All right, we are officially back with another death battle. Last time I did one of these, it was Godzilla versus Gamera, and this time it is the long-awaited Hulk versus Godzilla. There was a delay for this because apparently Death Battle. Sorry, I had gum in my mouth. Apparently, Death Battle was doing something they haven't ever done before, which I didn't see it in this. It seems like every other regular Death Battle to me, but whatever, man. Hulk versus Godzilla is here. I've been waiting for this for, a little bit of a while because they hyped it up so much, only for it to, not really be all that much, really. I mean, it's cool. The choreography is nice, but, it's nothing too hyped up for. Now, I'm going to say this right now. As a Godzilla fan, I'm not really all that mad. I'm not at all, really. I really don't care about the outcome. I'm almost damn near 20. I'm not going to be raging about fucking cartoon characters losing. Well, Godzilla, well, he is technically a cartoon character if you count Godzilla the series and Godzilla the animated series, but still, I'm not going to rage all that much about him losing. It's whatever. Marvel has fucking damn near insane amounts of scaling that, kaiju characters can only hope to come in clutch with. So, I'm not too mad that Godzilla lost this. Really, if anything, I'd rather Godzilla lose to his powerful character like the fucking Hulk instead of someone else like, I don't know, Deadpool or, the stretchy character. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm not mad at this loss as I should be, I guess, like any other person. But, we're back, Godzilla, Hulk versus Godzilla. Right off the bat, the fight is cool, the analysis portion of it, I wasn't really all that invested in the analysis portion of it. What I did catch though is they really kind of skim over all the stuff that Godzilla has. Like they mention Godzilla can power up, but they don't mention like any form other than like Godzilla's Ultima form. Like they don't mention like Burning Godzilla or the fucking Infinity Godzilla or like anything like that. Infinity was there an Infinity Godzilla? I think Evolved Godzilla. I said Infinity Godzilla. Who the fuck is Infinity Godzilla? Evolved Godzilla, like they don't mention any of that, and it never appears in the actual death battle. So I guess they just only cared about Ultima because they thought Ultima was the only one who had a fighting chance or whatever. But whatever. Again, I don't care that much about the analysis portion of it. Again, I'm not that big of a fan of death battle anyway. Like I'm not like I was a diehard fan, but now it's like whatever. It's something nice to just watch and pass the time with. But yeah, Hulk versus Godzilla. The choreography really is what saved this. It's very short. Not that much time is put into it. Godzilla doesn't really do anything that cool. Some of the paneling shots were really great. Like when Hulk is punching Godzilla and like he lands down on the ground and the atomic breath like rises up from his tail like it does in -1 and it shows him blasting Hulk. I think that's really fucking cool. Other than that, I really don't have much to say. Bruce Banner wins because, of course, it's a Marvel character. Fucking scaling on that is insane. Of course, Bruce Banner would win. Yeah, nothing else really to say. I enjoyed it for what it was. Obviously, I don't put that much stock in the fucking death battles of all things. But for what it was, it's cool. I don't have too much to say. I'm sure a lot of people will have a lot of things to say because they did skim over a lot of things with Godzilla. Like, Godzilla in Hell got skimmed over really badly. Burning Godzilla, the evolved forms barely got any mention. And Godzilla Phileas and Godzilla, Earth, their abilities really didn't get much use into this fight at all. So, whatever. I'm sure a lot of people have many bad things to say about this. For me, I don't really care that much. It's fine for what it is. I'm not all that mad about it, but if anybody wants to debunk it, I will definitely watch your video and I will probably support it because Death Battle is Death Battle. They do use, not that much correct information a lot. But, yeah, that will be the end of today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Death Battle's Death Battle. No, I'm sorry it's short. I thought it was going to have more to say, but I don't really, at all. It's really short fight, gets to the point very simply. The analysis portion was all right. The fight was cool. The results are iffy at best, but whatever. I'm not mad at it. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. I'll link the death battle in the description down below to support the creators. And yeah, until then, tomorrow. Peace.